Hey everybody. So we're gonna be doing a reading. We are, I don't know, I think it's gonna be a little heavier, on the heavier side. I just because of like the decks that wanted to come out. I wanted to come out and play. But we're gonna see what the theme is, and then we'll just go from there. I don't need that card in there. So today is the new moon in Virgo. I'm feeling great. I don't know if it's just because I'm a Virgo rising, but I feel good. There was some misunderstandings this morning, but you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and worry about it. I cried it out and I feel good afterwards. You know, sometimes you just gotta cry it out and you'll feel better after you cry it out. So let's see, what are we gonna use? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is my, what is this? This is the Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle deck. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this. We'll get a theme from this. So what is the theme for this reading today? What is the theme? What is the theme? Ooh. Very interesting. Okay. So we have nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. This is really beautiful. So I'm actually going to read this one out of the book. So let's see, 26. I honestly should have went and used the bathroom before I started this. Okay, so it says, nature spirits are fun, silly little things who enjoy laughter and a bit of mischief. They are connected to the freedom of expression and know that life is meant to be enjoyed, even among the chaos. The sacredness of nature spirits is not generally acknowledged. Did I say that right the first time? The world of Fae has existed along the human world for millennia. Our Celtic ancestors saw and believed in fairies. To them, fairies played a role in a bigger world than what meets the eye. They are a reminder of the things that are priceless in this life and that often magic is missing in everyday life. If you have pulled nature spirits, it could be because you have overlooked details in the daily grind. There are small things in your life that are sacred but have not been given their proper space. I love this, okay, because this is perfect for the new moon in Virgo, because Virgo is it's a sign that heavily focuses on the small details. Like, to me, like, if you like that's a love language for me. Like, if you notice the small details, like, I will literally fall in love with you. Because a lot of people don't, you know. But this could be a family member or a project in your home. It could be yourself. When was the last time you felt genuine joy, had a big belly laugh, or felt truly loved and supported? Oh my God, I love this. You are being asked to be mindful of the little things in your life. These things are calling for you, desperate for your attention. They are a reminder that it is the small things in life that also make the world go around. I love this. This is literally perfect for the Virgo new moon, because like I said, you guys, Virgo is a sign that pays attention to the details. It pays attention to the small things, the things that normally people overlook. So what is it in your own life that you have been overlooking? You know, what have you been overlooking in your own life? And I really want you guys to sit with that question. And it was just 444. Now, this is very interesting because at the bottom of the deck we have reflection. So we have, be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with the bleeding tongue. Interesting enough, in this deck, look what's at the bottom. Scrying mirror projection. So I do feel like this is going to go hand in hand with this reading. We may be too heavily focused, like the card said, you know, on our daily grind, okay? Not really paying attention to those small things. Maybe, you know, we don't really allow ourselves to enjoy, you know, life. You know, maybe we're too serious. We're too focused on something. So I want to see if anything wants to come out. Let's see if anything wants to come out of this deck. This is the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot by Mystic Moon. So there may be, again, there's this energy. It's almost like a tug of war energy is what I'm feeling, okay? It's almost like we tell ourselves we can't enjoy life. You know, life should be taken seriously. You know, life isn't meant to be fun, which I think is complete, utter bullshit. So we have the Nine of Rage, which would be the Nine of Wands. We have overpowered. So, okay. So again, you know, wands represent the spirit. It represents the element of fire. There's something here that, like I said, there's something here that's like taking our attention away from truly, genuinely enjoying life. You may feel responsible for a lot of things in your life. You may feel like you have, you know, like this burden on your shoulders. Like, you know, I can't really like describe the word that I'm trying to say. Like, it feels so daunting, just so heavy. Oh my God. I feel like I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day. It's crazy. I can't even move the way I used to. But let's see. Let's get another one, please. Just one. Said just one. And they're like, no, bitch, two. Okay. The Nine of Decay, the Nine of Pentacles, alienation. Okay. So some of you guys are really like secluding yourself. Okay. Again, you're not enjoying life. You're not enjoying the present moment. You're not allowing yourself to enjoy the present moment. You're not allowing yourself to celebrate where you're at, who you are. I feel like you guys are about to embark on a dark night of the soul, which I think is very common, honestly, around this time of year. A lot of people fall into, like, you know, seasonal depression, and I think that a lot of people tend to get stuck in that depression because they don't realize what's actually going on within them. You know, they don't know what's going on internally with them. Something that I saw today, which I think will be very relevant to this reading, is there was this girl and she posted a video and she was like, when your friend cancels plans on you and it brings up like the death of her dad, okay? Which I thought was very interesting. And then this other lady stitched the video, and it was a therapist, and she said that a lot of the times that grief comes up in different scenarios because it kind of feels the same, right? Somebody cancels plans on you and you're somebody who has like abandonment issues. you kind of start to like wonder, right? Or you start to feel sensations in your body, or you start to think about things that have happened in the past that kind of, you know, correspond with that emotion. And it was really interesting to me because I knew about it, you know, but sometimes you forget about things. So it's really awesome to be reminded about stuff. So I feel like you guys may start to feel a lot of grief around this time. Okay? And I feel like that's why there's this energy of seclusion. I want you, how do I put this? Because I feel like some people will not be ready to do this, especially not on their own. But I do feel like there's other people who will be comfortable enough. But I really want you guys to sit with those sensations in your body. Where are you feeling it? Are you feeling it in your chest? Are you feeling it in your gut, your legs, your knees, your back? Where are you feeling those sensations? When you start to feel anger, where is that anger at in your body? Can you name it? You know, are you allowing yourself to sense it? Remember, this has been a very big subject, but a lot of us are in our heads. So we do not pay attention to what is going on in here. And if we do realize that there is a pain or some sort of sensation, what do? We try to get rid of it because we feel like it shouldn't be there. So I really want you guys to sit with that. Sit with those feelings. What are you feeling? Can you name the feeling? How does it feel? You know? Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to get one or two more from this deck. Let's see. Nope, too many, but we will take this because this is the first one. Okay, so we have the Two of Decay, Two of Pentacles, Wavering. So there's something here that we're creating. We're recreating something here, okay? We're recreating something here. To me, I'm getting the word weaving too. Like, what are you weaving? It's like a spider, you know, when the spider web, or when the spider is creating its web. What are you creating? What are you creating in the physical world? Is it something that truly feels good to you? That truly feels right to you? Four of Decay, Prisoner. Four of Pentacles. We got a lot of Pentacles here. Pentacles is the earth energy. It's physical energy. Okay. I feel like with this card, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Rage, overpowered. There's something that there's something internally that is reflecting back to us externally, okay? You feel trapped. You feel like there's nothing you can do about this. But there's something here that you are creating subconsciously, which is, in a sense, coming into fruition, okay? It's manifesting. And I genuinely do not think that your thoughts alone can create your reality. I genuinely feel that when there is an emotion that comes up, there's thoughts that come up with that emotion. And I feel like when you focus so much on that, it starts to create, you know, in the physical world. I know I've been talking about this, I feel like, in almost all my readings for like the last week, but it's been like a heavy subject, okay? Let me get one more. Let's get one more from this deck, please. Ooh. The devil has been the devil's been under the deck for these last two shuffles, okay? Playing with fire. But the card that came out for us is Lovers, Carnal Thirst. Some of you guys keep attracting the same people, okay? Different person, same energy. Some of you guys are codependent as well. I'm picking that up, which is very funny because, listen, y'all, I just realized I'm about to go through another layer of codependency, okay? So I took out this book, Codependent No More, How to Stop Controlling Others and Start Caring for Yourself. Which would make a lot of sense because with this Nine of Rage, this overpowered, like I was saying in the beginning, I feel like there's something here that you feel responsible for. Okay? But like I said, there's something in the physical world that is mirroring back to you how you truly feel inside of here. And if you don't know what you're feeling inside of here, guess what you're going to do? You're going to blame the external world because you're not connected to your body to understand what it is that you are truly feeling. So let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. So what is some advice for my viewer in regards to this energy that is coming up for us? What is some advice? Look, the Nine of Wands, again, trials and tribulations. So yeah, I mean, you guys are going through something, okay? You're going through a period of difficulty. Like I said, I do feel like either you guys are in this dark night of the soul or you guys are about to enter into this dark night of the soul, which it does cause challenges, okay? But I feel like it's going to be something more internal. There may be something that does reflect in the external world, but remember, there's something that's happening inside of you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is reevaluation. Another Pentacle card. That's crazy. This is something that's deeply rooted, okay? And look, it's a freaking tree. Maybe you guys need to go outside too. Spend some time outside because there's a lot of nature in these trees. And then the first card we got was Nature Spirits, right? There's something here that you need to look over it again, which makes sense with this Nature Spirits because that's what it was saying, right? There's something that you've overlooked. There's something that you haven't been paying attention to, and I feel like that's yourself. But this is something that is deeply rooted within you. It's grown. Some of you guys are afraid of being alone, okay? Which is why I brought up that codependent energy. We have the Knight of Swords, a decisive action. And then we also have the Three of Wands, awaiting results. For some of you guys, I feel like your manifestations don't last. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like your manifestations they don't last, or they're taken away from you. You guys may be waiting on somebody. You guys may be trying to decide on something, and I feel like you guys kind of need a pause, okay? With this decisive action card, you guys need to take a step back and reevaluate something here. It could be a situation as well. It's like you guys want to go at it, but with this Virgo new moon and with this Nature Spirit, take a step back, look at all the details, look at the small stuff, because there's something here that you're missing. There's something here that you're not seeing. You're not allowing yourself to see it. We have the Ace of Wands, which is spark. There may be something here that brings in a lot of passion, okay? It brings in a lot of passion. But I'm getting like, okay, I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing. It's almost like we jump into something very quickly, something that's very passionate, but it ends up burning us, which is why the devil is at the bottom of this deck playing with fire, because we're playing with something that we're not meant to mess with, okay? That's why Spirit is wanting you to take a step back and reevaluate. So let's get one last message from this deck. Look at that. At the bottom is the Two of Wands, planning and decisions. Ooh, we have the Queen of Swords, sharp and assertive. Yeah, like there's just something here that we need to take a step back, okay? There's something here that requires more logic, okay? You want to have the feeling and logic together. But sometimes we can get lost in our feelings. Some of you guys need to set boundaries. Not only outside of yourself, but also within your own self, okay? There's something here with discipline as well that's coming through. Some of you guys feel like robots. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling, but like some of you guys feel like you're like robots, you know? Which would make sense if you're not tapping into your body, if you're not tapping into those emotions, those feelings that are coming up. You may feel like a robot. You may feel numb. Let's see what else. Ooh, we have the crystal ball, which is clarity. Goes hand in hand with the reading already. And I'm going to read this one out of the book. Some of you, like I said, you guys need to take a step back from something, okay? So that way you can see it more clearly. So you can see the truth in it. Okay, so your wish to grow and move ahead has been heard, and the universe awaits your further instructions. You may think you know what you want at this time, but are unsure of how to ask for it or exactly what it is you should ask for. Remember, if your thinking is muddled, the universe cannot give you a clear response and make sense. This card comes to remind you that you must be absolutely crystal clear about what it is you actually desire in order to bring it about. This is the foundation of the art of manifestation. Take time out to focus on the subject of your inquiry. At this time, clarity seeks you and asks, what is it you really want to know? And the incantation is, in order for me to clearly see with truth and love and clarity the answers that reveal the all, I focus on the crystal ball. Be conscious of every word you speak and each thought you think. Concentrate on honoring your own special talents and interests. A clear sign will soon present itself in answer to your question. Be sure to have a full alert. So yeah, that's why Spirit is wanting you guys to take that step back, okay? And really analyze something, okay? Really look at those small details. Let's see if another card wants to come out. Oh, look, there's a bunch of them, but I'm not going to take any of these. But look, the same card. There's something that's being reflected back to you guys in the external world. And that's why Spirit is wanting you to take a step back. Is this something that you actually want? Have you actually connected with yourself? And 3 of them fell out again. So we might not get another one from this. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is the other one that came out. This is the first one that came out. So we have palmistry, interpretation. I'm going to read this one out of the book as well. Okay. Too often you draw conclusions that leave you feeling upset or frustrated, but your reactions are due entirely to your own interpretation of what others say in situations you find yourself in. Adopt a new way of thinking that will help you embrace life and live it to the full. That's why you are here, after all. Spruce yourself up in appearance, if you will, but definitely in mind. Embark on a task or journey with a new and positive attitude. Grabbing opportunities with gusto and purpose will turn your life around, and you will find you achieve more than you ever have. Soon you'll notice that others' attitudes towards you will become more affirming as yours will to them and to anything else that comes your way. And the incantation is, I resented what I saw. Life was dull. I wanted more. I read the wrong way into things. Now I read them right, and my heart sings. What you deem as bad is another man's good. Nothing is all black or all white. Look at a situation through different eyes. Visit an accredited palm reader. Consider where life has taken you and make changes if need be. Yeah, like I said, there's something here that you need to look at differently. Okay? That's why we got to take that step back. Because there's something here that we do need to just look at differently. We're looking at it from this perspective that isn't, it's not a very healthy perspective, okay? So we have the dance, magic, movement, and energy. Your body is a wondrous thing filled with love and light just for you. Allow yourself to move in tune with your body today without judgment. Let your consciousness fully embody your being and feel the goodness that you hold. Dancing, any kind of movement, will really start to move that energy out of the body as well, especially if it's intentional, you know, set an intention. As I move my body, I want to release this, and that, okay? And don't force yourself, you know, just allow it to happen. You don't have to be perfect at it, but your body definitely wants to be moved. And two, one thing that I've realized is when you do any sort of movement with your body, a lot of clarity does start to come in because you're in your body and you're not up here. So let's get one. Should we get, let me see, let me get one from here. Let's see if there's another card that wants to come out. So we have the elements. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. For some of you guys need to connect with the elements. The one that I'm getting, okay, if you're familiar with astrology and you know your birth chart, connect with the element of your moon. So like for instance, my moon is in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water element. I love the fucking water so much. And they're also telling me to connect with your Venus sign. So for me, my Venus is in Virgo. So that is the element of earth, which makes so much sense why I love being in the mountains and in the woods and all that shit. If you are not familiar with your birth chart, the most accurate way to get an accurate description of your houses, your sign, and all of that is to know when you were born, at like what time you were born. There's a lot of different websites on the internet. You can just Google them, you know, Google birth chart, put in your information, and it'll give you, it'll give you each of the zodiac signs or whatever zodiac signs are in your birth chart. It'll give you, which planet they're in, which houses they're in. Sometimes they have a description of them that you can see. I'm not very much into astrology. I just know very little, but that is what I'm hearing, okay, is to connect with your moon sign, because your moon sign is your subconscious. It's your feelings. It's how you deal with your emotions. And then your Venus sign is, it's all about, there's so much more to the Venus sign. But they say that when you connect with your Venus sign, you can bring in more of that self-love, because Venus is the planet of love, right? and so much more, but that's just what I'm getting right now. It's the planet of love, and that's going to help you bring in more self-love. So connect with those elements, okay, whether it's fire, water, earth, or air. Connect with that and really go from there, okay? So we're gonna get one last card from this deck and we'll end the reading. Okay, so this is experiencing energy, and this says the highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. If you don't close, it can be like that all the time. I love that. The highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you are. So how receptive are you to things? Are you somebody that's very closed off? Are you somebody who believes that if something good happens and something bad has to happen as well? Because I think when we have that mindset and we think like that, we close ourselves off to experiencing good things. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for being here with me. And I hope you guys have done something or do something that makes your heart so, so happy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at.